Hello. Today we're going to be talking about how to write a short story, specifically for the Cambridge Pet exam. The process for writing that we always use has 4 parts. It has brainstorming, introduction, conclusion, the rough draft, and the final draft. Each of these different processes allows us to work and rework a writing so that it is the best that we can produce. In today's video, we will be looking at parts 1, brainstorming, and part 2, the introduction and the conclusion. But before starting with them, I want to talk to you a minute about how to approach your writing. When you're writing a short story, you usually think about a succession of events that happen in a linear fashion, one after another. But that is not very effective for a short 100-word story. We're going to be looking at a different technique, which is writing in the moment, or from the moment that the story starts, talking a little bit about what happened beforehand that led up to that moment, and what is going to come afterwards. Okay, now let's have a look at one of Cambridge's writing prompts. Here is a writing prompt for the short story. Remember that your short story must start with the sentence that you are given. This is the sentence that we are given. Morgan can't wait any longer to see what was inside the ancient box. The moment that we're talking about here is the moment that Morgan decides to open the box. In the brainstorming, we are going to work on what happened before that and what Morgan hopes he or she will find inside the box once he opens it. Why is it so important for him to open the box? Now that we know what we're going to make our lists of, we take a piece of paper and we write the titles at the top. And we're ready to start our brainstorming. We are going to try to write 10 things for each list in a minute and a half. We have our lists, we set our timer, and let's go. Okay, there we go. I'm not sure how many I have. It doesn't matter if you have 10 and 10, but try to do as many as possible. The next step is to try to select the ones that you think might work together. For example, Zelda, potion. That would work, because it might be something that you're playing a video game and you find these things inside the coffee, which lets you go to the next level. Another one which might be interesting would be family secret, prohibited. Okay, this is a coffee that we've had for a long time, but nobody wants to look at it, and the reason why is it has a special formula. But there are more options here, but I'm going to keep these 2, and I'm going to write from the point of view from the prohibited family secret. Now that we have finished our brainstorming, we have a basic idea of what our story is about. We're going to organize those ideas in introduction and conclusion. We're going to take about 3 minutes to write them. They should be between 40 and 50% of what we are going to write as a whole story. Don't worry about your English. Worry about the organization and the coherence of your story. Okay, we're ready to start the introduction and the conclusion. Let's turn on our timer to 3 minutes, and let's start. Okay, we have finished with the introduction and the conclusion. Now you're ready to write your rough draft. I hope you've enjoyed the video.